What's up, everybody? What's going on? Mash the Stampede here. I'm back for some more Gal Guardians. This is the second and final stream because I'm really just doing this so I can get the last bits of this game in. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today. That's kind of where we gotta go up to, but yeah, we are just making our way along. I'm gonna probably warp to Karen. Go here, down. I want to refamiliarize myself with this last area, so just give me a second while I get to it. Let me see. I probably don't have enough for another one. Yep. Oh, I see. I gotta hold them both. That's funny. I feel like they could just let you hold one button at that point. But it's all good. I still really appreciate having that ability. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. I love that I could just do that. I think if I just run through with the like fast demonic charge, I don't think I have to actually worry about those geysers. Okay, we're still getting maximum bones, so that means it's still like a good amount of work I have to do in this area. And there goes another one. Okay. I love when they just keep giving you them. It's nice. Ah. Oh my god, that's so many of them. It looks like you could go underground here. Yeah, it looks like there's some way to go underground. Ooh. I mean, I already have that, but ooh. In case it wasn't obvious, I don't want that that sword. Classic Vania strats, trying to dodge the weapon you don't want. Let's see. Still some areas that are like inaccessible. Looks like I could drop down here to the next level of hell. I totally have the objective not too far. I could just it's right there. I could just go there. Oh, sweet. Yeah, no, this was definitely better. I was actually wondering, I'm like, where's the save point for this side of the map? Looks like we found it. Oh god. Oh, damn. Another blocked by another barricade. Let me see. I didn't think I could do that. And oh my god. I was about to say, I'm not sure if I should have allowed him to do that because he might break. Oh, okay, right. He might break it to the point where I can't come back. Alright. I do wish in this game you could hold down to like look down. No bones about it. Let me go this way. Ooh. I should probably hop back before going to the boss fight. How many of these bastards do I have? I have 16. That's a good amount. That's like a whole other level up. Oops. We might as well just wait. Oh no, I have a good amount of magic. Never mind. Let's see what's down here. Could probably just come right back. Okay. I guess. Ah, one of these. These aren't that useful. They just replenish your demonic power for your sub-weapons. Oh my god, I didn't even see that one. And a third one. Okay. Another Batman symbol. Okay, I'm gonna take you out first. There you go. Don't need that. Something tells me they're about to give us like an awesome ability that allows you to destroy the gray blocks like really efficiently, like maybe while getting around. And I hate getting a lever when I don't know what it's probably for. Ah, I guess that would be it. Oh god. Now, you don't really get experience, so it doesn't matter that I got him there. All you really get from them is a coin. A little bit of the coin. There we go. I think just kind of judging by where we are, I'm still not at the last stage of the game. I believe there should be about at least 2 more areas. I wish I could sell the healing lanterns. That would be pretty useful. Or not the healing lanterns, but extra sub-weapons that I'm not using. Because otherwise, I don't really... Ooh, we're running into something. Oh, it's just... So once again, I've relied so much on oh god, it's been long enough that I'm forgetting the names, but yeah, I've been relying so much on the close range character that I am now almost low on, almost done with health. There you go. We done. That's good. That's all I needed. Yeah, I do that a lot. I feel more comfortable with her than like rushing into an area than I do with the gun character. Can I attack upwards? Oh, okay. Yes. I love that they have that weapon in here. It works a little bit different than the Bone Cross in the Castlevania series because of kind of like boomerangs around. I don't need that. It doesn't look like I could go anywhere that way anyway, so we're good. It's not like a door or something. What? I guess it's just a platform to stop. Yes, sir. Cool, I like that. I feel like there's enough in this game to kind of make it relatively unique for this type of series. Alright. Cool. Let's see. Gonna try to finalize whatever's here. Damn. I haven't had to deal with that in a while because I kind of got good, I guess, for a little bit. Okay, so another one of those. Okay, so this one fully really re-heals. So it depends on the color of it. Either it gives you more more power for your abilities, for your sub-weapons, or it gives you actual health. So I appreciate that. I think they run out of charge though, so if I come back there, it's not gonna have enough for me to do it again. Yeah, there's a lot of emphasis on these blocks, so I think I'm right on the money with what they're gonna do next here. Damn, I thought I could blow up the projectile. But yeah, this is Gal Guardians. Once again, it was really nice of Inti Creates to supply us, and by us I mean Two Stupid Gamers, with a code. So in an attempt to finish out my review of this game, I just wanted to pull out a quick stream. Boy, we are getting sidetracked with lots of branching paths. Even Castlevania or Metroidvanias aside, that's just my kryptonite with video games. Doggy, damn. Something here. Nope. Yeah, I'm not ready for this spot. Too much lava. Gonna turn back. Ooh. Who needs it more? Of course, our close range, our CQC character. Doesn't look like that waterfall leads to another door, so I'm okay there, but yeah, I definitely need to prepare for stuff. So I think I could break those type of purple blocks now. But I don't know how I would do it up. Oh, wait. Oh, jeez. No, it's... Yes, that's how it was. It's very weird to activate it. It's very, very weird to activate it. But once you know how to do it, which the game unfortunately doesn't tell you, you're golden. You definitely want to find out how to do that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at that. I like those little eyeball guys don't take a lot to take out. It's like a couple bullets. wonder if I could go for that coin. I'm not gonna bother though. And I could also tell that this is probably an area that's just gonna be too much for me. Yeah. Hey, Paul, what's up, man? Welcome on in. What are you chanting there? Dude, sometimes that's the way to do it, man. Why do you want to do more than fuck all? God, I wish I could sit around and do fuck all, but look at me, I got games to review. Yeah, man, hang out, watch the stream. Maybe put it on while you're playing some sim racing. I gotta come back here, and probably here, and I don't think I could go back there, so we just try to go back here and here. They probably connect. But I feel like I'm gonna waste time if I... Or I may be wasting an opportunity to get a needed skill. Sweet. This guy's giving me so much food. I think I should be able to have enough for another skill up in the throne room, possibly. Nice. 16 bones. Okay, we definitely gotta level up. A little more attack, not much more. A little more demon power. Okay. Gonna need some more to get the next ability. But I'll take the level up. Okay, so I was here. Go down this way. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that area and then head back. Head back to the actual checkpoint. Oh shit, I'm the wrong person. Ah, okay. So there are other weapons that will let you break these blocks. And I mean, I kind of knew that. Oh, come on. I'm out here wasting magic when I could have just waited. I see. Okay, so it just connects the two sides. Nothing crazy. Gotcha. Alright, well, I guess in that case... I'll probably head back. Oh, I see. He's gonna chase me. He's gonna give chase. Where are we going? See if dog can kill dog. Nope. Oh, I can actually go through with my demon thing, but it doesn't really matter. What? Interesting. I have to be aware if I run into another one of those to do that. So I'm gonna run back, grab some health real quick. There we go. Ooh, I needed that. How much money do I have? I got a good amount of money. I'm not really buying stuff, so I feel comfortable with just sort of like teleporting to the checkpoint, making a little bit of progress. But yeah, I think there's gonna be about 2 areas left at least. Something tells me. I'm sure by this point, since the game has been out for about like a week now, I'm sure some folks kind of already know. There might even be an FAQ. Gluttony Castle. Sweet.
我が見栄となれることを光栄に思うがいい。
雷勢の我がまたお会いしましたわね。またお前か、ライサ。あら、この魔力。そちらのシャレ神戸、マクシムですか。まだ生きていらっしゃるとは、ずいぶんとお可愛らしい姿だこと。今なら私でも殺せそうですわ。
必要な煮えは手に入れた。ライサ、あとは任せる。
はい、このライサめにお任せを。
It's a shame. I wouldn't mind fighting him right now.
逃げるな。あなたたちは私がさあ。
Okay, cool. So we get a fight with Lysa
一緒に燃え上がりましょう。
again. I think last time there was this really cool gimmick where she makes towers and you gotta so that attack is there. She makes towers and stuff. Can't attack the bats. Oh, there are the towers. If I remember correctly. You have to jump at a specific time. But now I realize that doesn't matter, because when we first fought her... I had no double jump, so yeah. Much different. Oh god. I feel like these fights kind of complement the two characters. It's hard to get close this time around, so it's probably better to fight her with the long range character. Just when I need them. Okay.
もっとよ
Two, three, four.
狙いを出てください逃しません回らなさい逃しません玉切りですリロード砕け散れショータイム参ります逃しません
Oh, cool! You can break the hearts.
装填します補填します
Gives you magic too. Right. I should probably use my
蓄えてください
sub weapons. So where is she?
やります出てください逃しませんやり逃しません逃しませんやりますやります狙いこれ玉切りリロードもっとおしまい
I kind of want to beat her with
狙いを
It would be cool to beat her with the
もっとよ
like the demon dash.
砕け散れてください装填しますやりますもうやります
Perfect. Perfect distance by the tower.
消えなさいショータイムこれバースト消えなさいリロード参ります逃しませんもっとすみません変わるよ
Oh my god! I've actually used one character so badly because I didn't even I just focused on range.
以前よりお強くなられたようで
何さ強がっちゃってさ
おとなしく私たちに撃ち殺されなさいあら怖いまともに相手をする必要はありませんし待ちなさい
Yeah, yeah. How could you not have expected that?
また逃げられた
美食魔王ベルゼボンまでもが
コンコンコン魔王様すっごくおい
なぬ
What? What's the name of the hand from the Addams family?
この量
Is it Thing or It?
もしかして世の骨か
この気高くも芳醇な魔王様スメルベルゼボンはこれを食べる前にライゼノーグに撃たれてしまったようですね
さすがは美食魔王ちゃんと料理して食べ
骨が手に入ったのは良いがなんだか
Cool. Maxim's bone L. Large bone belonging to Maxim offered to the throne to restore. Man, this guy's a lot of bones.
あ行こう魔王様へいよ
Oh, that's it. Oh, we just came here for one fight? I thought it would be like a whole other castle to explore. Volcanic Valley. Alright.
骨も手に入れたことだし
We can
世の城へと
stop by the castle again. I see, right.
納骨な儀ですね
世の力
Yeah.
僕ら船に乗ってくかい
Take me back to the castle. Huh? Oh, we gotta chase after them. Okay, but first we're gonna go back to the castle. So... With the boat, there's not like a super fast way. Oh no, it's right here, right? Wait. Which castle are we talking? I think we're talking this one. With the boat, it doesn't feel like there's a super fast way to get back to the castle. If you're at a shrine, you could teleport to either the throne room or
ご利用を
the whatchamacallit.
優雅な
Oh, whatever, we'll just do it this way. That's what I was looking for. Okay, let's sacrifice the bone. Yes! And only 6 more to the next one. multiple times in midair. You'll be able to move a greater distance. Okay.
マーシャはやれる頑張れるはっはっとはっはっジャンプはっはっえい
I see. Okay, so you can have an additional, like you can have a second dash. I was kind of hoping for another jump. I was kind of hoping that we get something to, so we could get through that fire. But I know that having a second dash will help me access a couple of areas. Also, it's just funner to have 2 dashes. Alright, how could I not stop by for some additional food? This guy doesn't have anything good. I wonder why that fountain gives you money multiple times. Why doesn't it just give you in one sum? God, always, my one tip is always to come back. Always come back and get that free lunchbox. It'll help out when you have to go fight. Alright, so I gotta go either here or here or here. Or dare I say somewhere up there. So let me warp to probably... Doesn't look like there's anything unblocked down there except for that. But that's probably... You gotta come from the other way. My best guess. So let me just warp here. Oh, shit.
あなた方の
ブレイクの船に乗ってくかい
I definitely want to check this spot, but let me go to the closest area first.
またのご利用を明るくなれへいよいや明るくなれへいよ
It feels so weird coming back to here. I've spent so much time in this area in this game, and now I don't even recognize most of these spots.
頑張りましたマシ
Nope, I needed to go that way. Sorry. Wait, no, what am I saying? Sorry. Masha tired. Try going one more down. Alright, now I know what we needed that second dash for. Oh, actually this. Yeah, this works too. So I feel like the weirdest part about it is aiming the direction that the attack goes in. But otherwise, whatever. Once you get it, it doesn't matter as long as you break the thing you're trying to break. What a nice What a nice visual in this
この
area.
古戦場を抜ければ
月赤くて大きいね。
そういえばそろそろ魔が月の夜だったな。
The gazing moon.
間が月
Is that some kind of like
666年に一度
mythology or something?
赤き月に
Red
目が
moon with
開
eyes
くん
that
だ。
open once every 666 years.
初耳だな。
Damn, that's
何せ
spooky.
666年に一夜限りの現象。知らんでも無理はない。世も今の今まですっかり忘れておったわ。ライゼノーブ。まさかあや。
魔王様？
Oh no.
お姉ちゃん。
来世の奥めこしゃくなことを。
キリカ、あまり我が師匠ドライダスであれば、一度我が居城へと戻り。
Damn, if only it didn't take so long to get here. Bam. Yeah, I wish this thing was like right here or something. But we could go back to this area. Why not? Let's take the scenic route. Oh, that's even better than the scenic route. There's anything here that I haven't explored. Oh, it looks like this over here. One spot. And I think that's it. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's about it. I guess I might as well while I'm here. I've really kind of like come around the idea of having to run around these areas. This feels a little bit more forgiving and, I don't know, enjoyable to me than something like Symphony of the Night. Yo, Frank. Absolutely. Dude, this game is all of the kawaii. It's kawaii and it's also spooky. Dude, I'm glad that I just decided to, while I was working, to like turn on my phone and go to Twitch, and I saw that you were streaming. I was like, damn, man. Like, if I didn't see that, do you like post the stuff to like Discord or something? Do you put in like Bulb's Discord or something when you're going live? Because I've kind of noticed that you've been streaming a lot during the day, and my thought process was like, the only way I'm gonna catch your stream is if I randomly just turn it on. Sorry, turn on Twitch during like during the day, during my working hours. It sucks. There's so many people that stream like while I'm working, and I'm just I don't know what else to do. I don't. Oh, okay. Through the notifications. All right, well, then I'm still on a basis with you of I'll just randomly check. But yeah, you should definitely consider like self-promoting in other people's Discords. Obviously, you know, being a decent person about it. But yeah, like other streamers open up their communities so that, you know, everyone can share their like viewers and stuff, because it's hard to be a Twitch streamer. So if you ever feel like it, go into our Discord, and if you're about to stream, just put it into our streamer promotion thread. I know we have, I forgot exactly what it's called. I think it's just called promos. But yeah. Yo, Swasage coming in with the $1 bob. This reminds you of Dead Cells. Dude, this is basically just Symphony of the Night, but with anime, you know? If you ever played Castlevania's Rondo of Blood, that was technically, you know, Castlevania with anime in it. That might have been like one of the earliest goes of it, but no, this is definitely Symphony of the Night with anime. But I like it better than Symphony of the Night because it's more, to me, it feels a little more compressed. I'm still getting lost and stuff, but I just appreciate running around this castle. I don't always get that feeling. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. Pure blood. Okay, heals status ailments. I think I'm gonna go back and just get rid of all of my stuff. I've too much crap. Kind of feel like I'm bothering the peeps when I do that. Yeah, it feels like that at first, but you gotta just tough it out because it's hard to get your stream to other people. Twitch doesn't like do that work for you. You have to do the work. And yeah, I always kind of thought about it this way: if you're bothering someone, if someone doesn't like that, they can just mute that thread and they don't have to check it. But what was I gonna say? But if you yeah, I mean, if you want to like get yourself out there, like it's probably the way to do it.
さすがは我が陣営の生き字引ドライダス様です。してその悪魔とは
先代魔王であるマクシム様の父君に仕えていたものでしてな。名をズーズ。
And we are getting really close to the end of this game. Just FYI. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is like the end. Not the end. This is one of the last chapters. Uh-oh. I'm afraid she's perished. Yeah. I believe that was the boss with the interesting design. Whoops.
冥界って死んだ。
なるほど。要は城の家臣たちと同じように魂さえあれば。
Cool.
望み薄ではありますが、どうやらそれしかなさそうですな。
ところで冥界ってどこにあるの？
So when I did some of the videos for this for our channel, I thought I put too much contrast, but I'm looking at it now. Damn, that's far. I'm looking at the footage just on my screen, and it looks like it already has kind of like a high contrast / exposure. So I feel a little bit less bad about myself now. Ah, damn, I wanted more. Where the hell are they sending me? Oh, I gotta get out of here first. Let me double check. So to get all the way here, Jesus. Damn. That's probably gonna be something to do with this, maybe. Possibly this here. But most likely, I would guess probably the newest area we discovered. But I am blocked from using, what is it? I am blocked by a lot of this like lava type of stuff, so there's definitely something I'm still missing. And that's the newest area, but we're blocked off over there. Oh wait, this person... Yeah, let me come back here for a real quick second. There's a couple of spots, and I might as well come back here. There's a couple of spots that while I don't like Metroidvanias for having to do back travel, it's nice that this lets you do these markers. You know, these markers kind of end up helping me out in the long run. It's probably not going to help me for this, but I look at something and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, that spot that I was totally like blocked off from. Okay, so where are we now? We're in the castle still.
あなた方の
So I'm editing a video for the channel for next week, and man, I just found this guy's YouTube tutorial who I don't have anything against him, but every time I watch his videos, I feel like I wish I wasn't watching his videos, because he always teaches stuff in like the most like thrown together way and doesn't explain stuff very well. But sometimes, unfortunately for the program that I use, there's like only 1 or 2 channels that will even use that program. I'm like the last holdout of using Sony Vegas, or aka Vegas Pro. It's gonna be Sony Vegas to me forever, but yeah, I'm like one of the last holdouts of it. Okay, I could probably go here. Oh, it's a barrier. No. No, game, how could you? Let's see if there's anything down here. Oops. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, a Metroidvania is a lot of like coming back to a specific area and realizing I'm just blocked off here entirely. You know, I wish I was on the other side of this, or I wish I knew how to get like progress to the next part. Okay, let me go back to the castle. Oops. I don't know if Paul could speak to this, because I know he's a big Metroid fan. Turn to throne room, castle. Yeah, I'm not sure if Metroid worked like this. I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that I've never finished either original Metroid or Super Metroid. I've never even finished the Prime games because I never had them. But I assume it's about the same. You could kind of get a lot of the symphony, a lot of the different obstacles and barriers to certain spots, just like you do with this. I kind of want to check this, but that's probably not it. I'm assuming it's going to be either something to do with this over here, or just I got to go back to the lava area and just keep exploring. So we'll go lava for now, but yeah, I mean, Metroid was really a game that I probably shouldn't have picked it up when I picked it up. I should have at least played, I don't know, maybe I probably should have played some regular Castlevania first, and then maybe Symphony, and then tried Metroid, but it was too much to play Metroid. Never played the OG really. Yeah, they were really fun looking speedruns, I could say that much. Okay, let's see if I can't do anything here.
ります。
Have you played Metroid Prime at least?
逃しません。
I have no idea why that game missed me, but it had no business doing so because it just looked fun. One of these days, I'm gonna have to pick up those games.
砕け散る。逃しません。
So I couldn't. So speaking of Metroid and stuff, I couldn't help but notice that on the Switch Direct,
装填します。
Switch 2 Direct, I mean, for the GameCube games, they really didn't give us any. They really didn't give us any Metroid Prime games for the
砕け散る。
what is it, the GameCube Classics. I feel like the reason they did that is because they don't really want anything
逃しません。
on their platform to compete with Metroid Prime 4,
逃しません。
because that'll probably be like a big deterrent from someone, you know, getting the game.
装填します。
You know, if you already have a packed in with your Switch Online Metroid Prime, which, you know, many people maybe haven't played either.
ここで
And there was something else that I felt like was missing, but yeah. The first Metroid Prime. Okay. Yeah, I played at a friend's house very briefly, but I guess I just wasn't really into shooters at the time, so I didn't stick like with it. I didn't get it myself. You know.
狙い撃つ。入手
I do look back at it pretty fondly though, because it was a nice game.
備えあるが憂いな
It's
し。
a very pretty game.
参ります。
Good atmosphere. I feel like I can. Yeah, I feel like that's not an end. Could probably do something there too.
狙い撃つ。そうします。
Oh yeah, Metroid Prime. No, I'm still talking about Metroid Prime. Friend of mine had it and it was like, this game is so good, and I don't know, it just
弾切れです。装填
like I
します。
said, I probably just wasn't really into the genre of first-person shooters at the time. Plus, I didn't play Metroid before, so I didn't have like a connection. Although I think I already talked to Paul about this. He said that he really was, as an OG fan, he really wasn't that into Metroid Prime, which can happen.
参ります。
Ooh.
狙い撃つ。リロード。
Okay, there's definitely something here.
整えました。
This is why we got that dash. Oh no, no. Oh man. And around we go again. Oh man.
参ります。
Kugla. Yo, thank you for shouting out our buddy Frank. We're streaming today a very, very not safe for work game. Don't tell my employer that I was work lurking
確保し
while you was playing.
走りなさい。癒されます。参ります。
Metroid Prime, Pikmin, and Animal Crossing are the games I really remember on the GameCube. Oh yeah, I love Animal Crossing. Sorry, Pikmin. Animal Crossing, I have not really much memory with it,
しつこい。
which sucks because I you know, sometimes you have nostalgia for very specific games, but it's like, yeah, well,
逃しません。
I also want to have nostalgia for these other games, but I just didn't play them, you know? I have nostalgia FOMO,
逃しません。
and yeah,
逃しません。
for me, that's Animal Crossing on the GameCube. I actually bought it last year at Too Many Games, which I had a good time at the event, but yeah, they had a flea market there.
参ります。
Ooh, damn, that was close. So I think I just have to go up here,
整え
right?
ました。
No. No. We probably have to go to the right. But yeah, I bought Animal Crossing. I planned to stream it. I was like, this is going to be a really fun summer game. So maybe, just maybe, if I get done with the 7,000 other games I have on my to stream list, maybe we could do Animal Crossing. I don't know. Does that sound like something you guys would want to see? The only thing is I'd have to figure, because, you know, GameCube. I'd have to figure out, I'd have to get a plan to stream it. I'd have to figure out what I gotta use to do that. But for a while, I just wanted to, like, own the game, you know? It sucked, like, just not having it. Seeing how some other games are going up in price, like, you know, I have an original copy of Pikmin 1, Pikmin 2. Those games, they weren't valuable in the past, but now they're, you know, they could probably fetch a decent-ish price. So I had to shell out a pretty penny, but I just really, really, really wanted a copy of Animal Crossing on the GameCube. So I will play that eventually. Yeah, keep going in case. It's a cute, cozy game. Only if you play it with the Dance Dance pad. Did Nintendo have? Did the GameCube, I mean, have a DDR pad? I wasn't aware of that. But I guess everything has a DDR pad. I'm sure someone has figured out how to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Speaking of rhythm games, I also was thinking about doing another Sound Voltex stream because I haven't done that in a while. I think if I do Sound Voltex, I'll probably only stream to Twitch. It's just, I don't know. I don't really care about the VODs anymore on Twitch, so it doesn't bother me if there's no audio on it. But yeah, like with YouTube, which also I don't even know if that system works, but with YouTube, having a game like that that's so music based, it's not really gonna work. But I do owe it to not just you guys but myself. I gotta pick up Sound Voltex again. Yeah, I love Sound Voltex. I forgot where I was at recently where I had a chance to play Sound Voltex. I don't like playing it in arcades, like the convention style arcades. It's just something I don't care about anymore because the home version to me is so much better. I just pick my song with my mouse and keyboard and that's it. I'm good to go. Ooh. Those walls don't seem like they're done. Seems like there's more to it. Oh, okay, so right, I kind of just did like a big loop around. There's definitely something on that middle area for sure. Oh, sweet. Right, I guess I didn't have access to this part. Gotcha. And now I don't have access to that. Yeah. Oh well. Tough luck. But yeah. How you doing, Frank? How's your evening been since you finished streaming? Today's been treating you well. It's really warm today. Like, it's like surprisingly warm. Try to drop down this way. I see. Okay. So I was already here. Hey, Kuga, thank you for the hydrate.
ロード
Oh, you're still playing that game. Did that come out this year? Is that like a new game? Or is it that you only just bought it? Metroid with guns. Dropping down a level summoned just for Zelda 2 reference. Yeah. Yeah, this... You could say Metroid with guns. I'll allow it. That's actually one of the cool parts. I would even say a selling point of this game is
しばし
like...
のブレイクタイムです
You know, you have a game where it's like Symphony of the Night, it's like Metroidvania, it's or Metroid, it's like these kind of, you know, specific games, Metroidvanias, but you get a gun, and yeah, I mean, after a while, you kind of just, I don't know, just flow so well. You get enough abilities that you flow so well throughout the castle, or not just the castle, because you have all these different areas to explore. It came out like a week ago. Okay, it's a simple version of Satisfactory. I forget what these types of games were called, but I do enjoy them. Is it supposed to be like a simulator? Because I've noticed a lot of people play like especially on stream, a lot of people play that power washing simulator game. It's just pretty ridiculous. How do I get here? And how do I proceed here? I guess I'll just go back down. I'm already like partway here. Unless maybe there's somewhere else for me to explore. I think I'm not sure. Process games. Like fixing stuff, building stuff, repairing things. I got you. I was really interested in this game called Ember. It's a firefighting simulator game. God, I'm gonna waste so much of my money going from place to place. And then for nothing, because I'm lazy. But yeah, there was a firefighting game called Ember. It looks pretty good. It's by like the same people that like publish all of these different games, like a crap ton of indie games, probably a few that you've heard of and maybe even enjoy. Yeah, they have a huge catalog, and one of them is Ember. I am looking forward to possibly seeing them at a certain thing at a certain time of the year.
蓄えておきましょう
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, I'm really excited. I can't talk about it yet. I don't want to kind of like...
任せましたよ
I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, so to speak. Is it the chicken or is it the egg that you count first? But yeah. There may be another game that the channel is going to get a review code for that I'm really fucking excited for. I was honestly kind of devastated thinking that I may not be able to get a review code for it. Because that would have been pretty cool. I like want to like really hype it up and promote it on the channel. But it's kind of hard to do that when you don't get to do like the early access thing. Like you don't get to like play a game sooner than it comes out. Yep, I came here for nothing. Okay. But yeah, it was really nice to get this game early. I got this game, I got the code for this. The developer gave it to us about a week before the launch, and I mean, that's just so helpful because I get to like start working on the review and my thoughts and capturing footage, which all takes so much time. It's so much energy and time and effort and editing and all this stuff. So, yeah. Damn. They knew that players are gonna hide in that spot. They were like, where are they gonna hide? They're gonna hide at the first like chest high wall. Okay, what else have I not explored? Okay, so that's still blocked. That's gated off. And I think there's nothing left in the dark blue area. There's pretty much nothing left in the forest except for this, but I'm like 90% sure that I need another jump and I didn't get another one. So I'm not touching that. The forest, there's nothing else except this, but I don't know how to activate this boss fight or whatever the hell is going on over here. I probably just have to come back here. It's probably what it is. But there's a lot of spots that I'm blocked off of because I just can't proceed with all that lava. Ice area, I think I am mostly good on. I don't think I 100% percented the map, maybe. Possibly. Or maybe I did. Yeah, I think I did. Oh, sweet. Okay, so it looks like... Oh, no, there's something here. That's definitely passable, but whatever. I'm sure that's not it. And there was this area that I gotta come back to. So let me grab a... Am I near one? Yeah, let me grab a boat real quick. This boat lady, this boat Karen, that's actually her name, Karen, is gonna get Fat Cat rich off of me because I just keep having to use the boat to go back from place to place. I think you give me like a frequent traveler discount. Oh, okay, perfect. There's probably like another one of those somewhere. I don't know where, but there's probably another one of them somewhere. Item drop rate plus 10%. I will save though. But yeah, there's some cool, really creative indie games that are coming out. I signed up our channel for this this service where you can request game codes, and I'm always on there checking what the new stuff is. And yeah, they just tend to put some like really cool, unique games up there. I could have done that. I could have done that before. Oh, man. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Wow. Well, we'll see what's up here, if anything. I think it might just be money. Sign. A magical seal that boosts demonic power. Restores a moderate amount of DP. Cool. Alright, what else we got? Money. Money's good. We like money. Crimson Spirit. Okay. And we could just get out this way. Alright, so there's... Yeah, there's nothing else to explore here. Let me just check... Just check one more thing. On the off chance that the game is trying to tell me that I have to jump on top of the roof. Yes. Yep. We've made it to the highest point in the game. There wasn't anything there for us, though. Womp womp. Okay. Let's see what else we got. I feel like I have a good amount of map exploration to go back to the this person over here. Cool. But yeah, there's some pretty cool games. If anyone is into skating games, obviously, you could go out and get Hellskate. It's available now. You can also go out and get, when it releases, Ollie Frog Toad Skater, which is basically Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but with a really cute little frog. Yeah, it's nice. I've played the demo a few times. It's really nice. And there's another really creative skateboarding game, which is Skate Story, which is going to be kind of like in the same vein as like Skate or Skate or Session Skate Sim. Like controls kind of similar in that sense, but you're getting a whole different experience. You're not playing the same type of game, and I think that's really cool. So whenever those games release, you could totally pick them up. Bonesy, I'm really stoked for that Donkey Kong game. Yeah, I really want to play that. I saw that and I'm just like, oh my god, a 3D Donkey Kong game. This is just giving me DK64 vibes, and I gotta play it. I mean, I'm thinking about it. Oh, midair dash count +1. Look at that. Damn, now I'm gonna have to figure out which one to knock off here. Midair jump count. HP -20. Oh, okay. Well, then we can... I already found what I could knock off. There we go. Cool. 3 air dashes. Yeah, I'm kind of hyped for that. I'm worried that it might be a little bit too modern. The trailer didn't look like the game was amazing. It just looked like I'm happy because there's a Donkey Kong game coming out and it's 3D. I don't think there's any reason to go back here. I think I did everything in that little area or bought everything. Oh, let me put these away. Damn it, how do I? Oh, that's why, because it's not the full area. Yeah. That game looked fun. It did. It did. What I couldn't help but notice is that it looks like a much younger version of Donkey Kong. You know. I'm not sure if that's what they were going for, but it definitely looked like a much younger version of Donkey Kong. Alright, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'll come here. I don't think I need... I don't think I'm ready to get this thing, but 3 air dashes should help in some way. So now I just gotta blast. You gotta blast to the other side. Yeah, is there any games that you guys were kind of hyped on from the Switch 2 Direct? Obviously, you know, I mean, I think a lot of people are not happy with the pricing and stuff like that. But, like, just hypothetically, if you were going to get a Switch 2, is there any of those games that look like you had to pick them up on day one? Not the Switch 2 Direct. The pricing is terrible. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't even want to get into that, but how could you not? The whole time I'm just like, man, they're not saying shit about pricing. This is not a good sign, and I mean, I was completely right. It was obvious that they didn't want to talk about the price because no one was going to be happy about it. Gotta pay that Nintendo tax. I will say, I do like that they did this thing that if you wanted to pre-order the Switch, you only, you have to play, you have to have an account that you play at least 50, you've already played at least 50 hours on. That's really awesome. Now, that's probably not going to work in the future because scalpers will catch on and they'll just figure out a way to work around that. You know, just buy a Switch and then, like, keep it on for 50 hours or whatever. But, like, yeah, I mean, for this launch, I don't think it's something that anyone's ever done before. And, you know, scalpers suck. If there's anything I can universally say, we need to just, like, fucking end this once and for all, it's scalping. So I definitely hate scalpers. I love the idea of finding something that's going to prevent them from being able to pre-order. So, you know. But, yeah. I feel like they should do that with everything. Fuck, if you wanted to get concert tickets, if you wanted to get, if you wanted to go to like a convention, you know, they should definitely limit or, you know, find something similar in that sense, in the same vein, to make sure that people just can't scalp them. I'm moderately excited for Super Robot Wars 5, but the UI looks bad, and it's anything like the last game, it's gonna suck. RIP. What about one of the other Gundam games that's coming out? There was an interesting one that looked... there's one that looked pretty interesting on PS5. I forget what it's called. Not really like Mario Kart, but I feel they do rely so much... Not really. I like Mario Kart, but I feel they do rely so much on it. I still think you have to have Switch Plus for a certain amount of time, right? Yeah, you have to have Switch Plus for a certain amount of time. You have to, you know, you have to have a Switch that you've used for like 50 hours. It's really smart. It's very smart because people scalp shit all the time, and you know, Nintendo's onto something that just takes away from actual fans that just want to enjoy the thing, because someone, you know, this is their job, is just making money off of buying and then reselling things for like 3 times the price. It's crazy. But yeah, man. I also like Mario Kart. I also agree, it definitely feels like they rely on it a lot. It feels like there were a couple of things during this Switch Direct that they were just kind of... It's not like it's being held ransom, that's not the right word for it, but it definitely feels like, yeah, this is definitely something that their banking is just gonna like bring out all the nostalgia in people. Okay, yeah, I still don't have enough jumps. Damn, I thought maybe there'd be like a thing I could break here or something. I actually am really excited for the Mario Kart because it looks like, just like when I got the last Super Mario Party, the only reason I did it was because it looked like they did something interesting with it. And I still agree with that. I still think the new Mario Party is like really interesting. What I like about this Mario Kart, dude, they basically turned Mario Kart into Outrun. You can play Outrun in Mario Kart, and I'm kind of stoked about that. So I'm actually excited for Mario Kart, albeit not excited to, you know, pay a very high price for another Mario Kart game. But it does look like they did some really cool stuff with it. You know, there are no Gundam games coming out, but the mobile version of the strategy RPG. Oh, okay. Gundam Breaker 4. There was also a Gundam game I saw that it's like, it's kind of a VR experience that you do in arcades. And the really cool part about it was that it's like, it's almost like simulating the experience of just being inside of a Gundam. Which I feel like, my god, why don't they just make a game where you could just be in a Gundam universe, in a Gundam, and like do first person type of combat? If they already have one, I certainly haven't found it or heard about it yet, but yeah, they need to make this experience because I've wanted that forever. I like the fighting game. I respect the fighting games. I respect strategy games, but after a while, you're just like, damn. When are we getting FPS Gundam, but like story based? Or let me put it this way: when are we getting Gundam Kakarot? That's what I want. I don't know how I feel about that FromSoft game on the Switch. Yeah, I gotta be honest. Nintendo is really pushing, in my opinion, to like shake off that we're a family console. The Switch 2 is a kid's console. You know, this is what all your nieces and nephews are gonna get. You know, PS5, PC. That's for like all the big grown-up people with all their violence or blood and stuff. But yeah, the Switch 2 seemed like they were trying to kind of push away from that. You know, they were giving us Yakuza and stuff. Well, Yakuza 0, but yeah, you know, that probably means that they're gonna give more Yakuza games. So, and to the Switch's credit, the Switch had some mature rated games. I just feel like they were trying to kind of push that a little harder with this preview. And the cherry on top of the cake for that, to me, was ending it with a brand new exclusive FromSoft game. I thought, like, what are they gonna do? It's gonna be another Nintendo IP we haven't seen in a while. It's gonna be something crazy, and then it was just a From Software game. Not that I hate From Software, but yeah, it just felt like they're reaching with this one. They're really trying hard to broaden the appeal of the Switch, which almost seems pointless to me. I mean, I think the fact that the Switch is considered a family console and like a kid's console probably only stands to like really benefit them. They have like that market cornered, and I don't think Nintendo as a company could ever like do any wrong enough to like bankrupt themselves or something, because they just have so many diehard fans. And any parent that's gonna buy a console for their kids, 9 out of 10 times they're just gonna go for a Nintendo console because they know that it's reliably like family friendly and stuff. So to me it seems a bit of a misstep. But yeah, aware of the arcade pods. I think that's actually what I'm talking about. I heard that the newer version of the arcade pods isn't great, but it is there. Yo, Bonesy. Damn. Bonesy, thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate that, man. Subbing with that Twitch Prime. Enjoy yourself some emotes. Thank you very much. I think I know why Bonesy wanted to do that. He just wanted his name twice on the screen. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, let's warp over here, I guess. Yeah, I guess I gotta go. I guess I just gotta go back to the lava pits. Back to the pits. No, Paul, that was actually a commission from my good friend Swasage. Makes a lot of great music. I guess I kind of picked him to do a style that he's maybe he's not like that familiar with, but I think it came out really great. I'm super stoked on it, and I feel like it's like the MASH theme song now. But it's basically supposed to be like a Twitch sub alert in the style of Eurobeat, because obviously, I like Initial D, I like Eurobeat and stuff. It seemed like a no-brainer to me. So yeah, that's the sub alert. And then what I also liked is that I get a chance to kind of show off and be a little bit creative, because that alert that you see in the video, that's all custom. That's some of it is footage from conventions, some of it is just random gameplay for my streams and stuff like that. So that was really fun to do. I feel like maybe I should update it at some point, but I do like it the way that it is. So yeah, that's shout outs to our good friend Swasage, who was in here earlier. And yeah, custom made. Got Prime for a week because I had to order something for nice. Sweet. Well, I appreciate, dude. Thank you for making me your Prime sub. You could have chosen a million other streamers, but you chose this one, and for that, my friend, I thank you. Oh my god, look how close I am to the... Holy shit. That's almost frustrating. I want that extra jump. Maybe I could go through this way somehow. There's like a false wall there. Yeah. I will say this, and it's probably not a great thing to say on an Amazon-owned platform, but I've actually not been doing any I've actually not been doing any Amazon shopping. I've been doing just a personal boycott. And honestly, it's kind of been a long time coming for me in general because I just spend way too much money on Amazon. So it was kind of a little bit refreshing to just like stop spending money like that for a month. But that being said, I found other places that sell similar things. But yeah, I probably should have had Amazon Prime for the longest time because I've used it forever. It's just so convenient. Okay. Is there something I can stand on? No, this is not Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Damn. Okay, well, we'll have to come back here when I eventually get another... Because I'm sure it'll happen. I'll probably get another double jump at some point. To order a laptop charger for him, but he's gonna pay me back when he gets the first paycheck from his new job. Okay. That's good. That's good that you help your friends out. Where would we be without the help of a friend, you know? But yeah, I never personally like felt that Twitch Prime was necessary for me because I'm not someone that needs stuff rush shipped the most of the time. So they would always kind of tell you like, oh, you would have saved this much if you used Amazon Prime last year, but I don't know. To me, it didn't really feel like it was something that was necessary. And I was always trying to stop spending so much money on Amazon because I have so much shit. I could probably have an awesome garage sale or yard sale if I just was like moving or something and needed to get rid of a lot of my stuff. But yes. Anyway, we continue. Because I have... Oh, okay. That's good. That's good that you have the access for that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the week trials, they got me with a couple of those. I've signed up with a few of them. I used to always fall for the Netflix one. If you do like a week trial of it and then just watch your favorite show for a week and then just cancel. I used to do that a lot because that was how I watched Trailer Park Boys and I was obsessed with that show. Yeah, so I would like kind of get it, I'd cancel it after I was done watching, and unfortunately, I don't know if you guys have this happen with you with some shows, but unfortunately, after a while, Trailer Park Boys just kind of seemed a little bit towards the later seasons, and I just didn't bother to continue watching. And I was actually talking about this recently, but the crazy thing with Trailer Park Boys is that there's been a lot of cast changing. There was a lot of folks that were, there was a lot of folks that left. There was a lot of folks that, for one reason or another, are no longer with the series. And some people died, unfortunately, and it's kind of like, man, it's just... I absolutely want to watch the show more. I absolutely want to support and stuff like that, but it just kind of, I don't know. It stopped feeling like the same show, and I think they should just focus on SwearNet. Maybe do like light Trailer Park Boys stuff. I don't know 100% what they should do, but well, whatever they do, I support them because I still love Trailer Park Boys. I still really enjoy that type of comedy. So many great Trailer Park Boys clips. Okay, there's got to be a way to get to that somehow. Yeah, no worries, Bonesy. Yeah, man, I'll still be here for a little bit. I might take a quick break just to recharge, use the bathroom and stuff like that.
任せなさい参りますマシ出番だあいがっちゃ
Also, it was really cool to see our friend Ham streaming today. I missed getting to hang out with him like I usually do every year.
いけます逃しません
Because I didn't see his booth at MagFest.
狙い撃つマシ出番だやっへいよへいよはあお姉ちゃん任せなさいふっ頼みますオッケージャンプ
I do hope that we get to be in communication soon.
頑張りましたね逃しません
Me and my buddy have an idea we wanted to run by him, but yeah, fun stuff.
もらっておきましょう
I got to do quite a bit of stream watching today.
バース
Working on a pretty big video for the
ト
channel.
任せましたよ
A lot of folks like these, I guess I'll mention it here, but a lot of folks like these building videos. It did really well. I don't know if it did well because of Initial D in the title, or it just did well because it was like just a different idea from stuff that we've done. But we're gonna have another build video coming up this week, and I'm really excited about it because it's just
消えなさい
they're fun videos to make. I have more down the pipeline, but yeah, they're fun. They're really fun videos to make. So stick around for that. Oh yeah, and I have a YouTube channel that I posted my first video ever on. So if you also have interest there, some of you are watching on YouTube, but yeah, if you have any interest in checking that out, you can find me on YouTube at Mash the Stampede. Okay, looks like I forgot to go this way.
任せなさいバース
Ouch.
切り替えます
Oh, damn.
頼みます出番だ
Ah, okay, so it was right here. This is the one I forgot. Please don't be money. Please don't be money. Oh no, it was money. I feel bad about collecting money now here because it's just gonna end up. It's just gonna end up going to the boat lady, the boat Karen. All right. I guess there's this I could try. Maybe they connect somewhere here. The reason I'm struggling right now is just because I have a lot of areas that I can't access thanks to all the lava that's here. And that's partly... Yeah, that's partly like what's making me not want to be in this area. So we couldn't go here if I'm not mistaken. That was... Our area was... I need one more jump for that. So I'll put a little block there. A little lock there, I mean, not block. I don't think there's... Oh, there's a lot of spots that it looks like you're supposed to go under the lava. I can't really go up there just yet. Yeah, this is probably going to be like my last hope. I don't really know where else to go. From here. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
バトンタッチ任せなさいはっしゃ参りますマシオッケーはあはいはいへいよはい大ストップ覚悟完止まれ
Oh, okay.
ほっと一息だね
Oh, alright. So I just forgot to go to check this spot. Ah, I see. So there's another boat lady here. That's all that was. Ah, that's unfortunate. I could try going and double backing around, but it probably won't really mean much. Since I know this spot was really tough for me to proceed. Yeah, I pretty much done everything on the viewable area. The only thing else that I can think of is this spot right here and maybe one of the castles. But shit, where else do I go? All right.
船に乗ってくと疲れた止まれタートータートーえいやタートータートーターほっぺいやターお姉ちゃん
頑張りましたね。逃しません。任せましたよ。
オッケートータートーえいバトンタッチ
任せなさい。逃しません。任せましたよ。
任された
It's nice to have 700 HP. 'Alright, right, this place. I probably glossed over something.
いけます。終了します。はっはっここまでです。はっはあストップはあ終了します。参ります。これ止まります。狙いこれがここまでです。
So I can run on the lava, but if I'm supposed to like go through it or something, I can't do that yet. The game is really like suggesting to me strongly that that's probably what we have to do. Oh, oops. That big fuck off puppy is really strong. But that was not what I meant to do. Damn. Okay, so we can't even get through the lava. Jeez. Hmm. Alright, let me just put a lock down here. Okay. I think that's gonna be it. I'm like completely out of other places to go, so let me try maybe this, because I have enough jumps now or something. I don't know. Yeah, let me try to go back to this green area. I'll probably go take a quick break after that, but yeah. Let me see. There's definitely something else there too. Okay. It's time for the game to pony up and give me the next ability. Okay, that's weird because I know I've gone through that. So her dog is gonna negate this dog, I think. No, you just run through it. That's what happens. I see. I didn't even kill it. gonna do much.
リロードしつこい補填しますふっ感じます魔をたこれ終了しますはっはっふっこれが魔王さ止まり狙いを整えましたふっここまでですここで一息ついていきましょう
Let me go back to that doctor. Maybe he's got something. Maybe this is like Zelda, where you have to eat a pepper so you could survive in the winter.
しばしのブレイクタイムです
Oops.
一休みです
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to return to the throne room.
魔
Let
王
me take a look.
感じここまでです止まります剣ここまでです限界をストップ剣ここまでですふっ剣100倍です
僕の船に乗って
あなた方の運命は感じます
Sweet. I gotta see if I'm still stacking this. So I feel like I've gone to this cooking guy so many times. I'm wondering if I can even have any more. It was at 8. Okay, so it's at 9. I'm just gonna break the game. It's gonna get to the point where I'll have like enough of those that any boss is gonna be nothing compared to me. Boost attack. Okay.
参ります感じますここまでです
Okay, he wasn't the answer.
参ります
皆様冥界は地図で言うと一番下に位置しており
Yes, sir.
必ずやズーズーの魂を見つけ出してくだされ
Yeah, maybe you got a book there about how to touch lava and not get
参ります
screwed up.
魔王様
お仕事お仕事
参りますティータイムとしゃれ込みましょうふっ参りますインスピレーション
I like that character.
参ります参ります
Okay, it's time for me to go back down here. I am fresh out of ideas, cause this orange area, it's not giving me. I'm not getting bones anymore. That's kind of what I need, so I could get the next ability, which is probably an additional jump. And all these other areas aren't gonna give me bones anymore. I'm sure they're all done with that. And every spot is just completely blocked off. I wonder if this is just one of those things that the game also didn't explain well, because there have been a couple of instances where that was the case. I'm gonna make a note of this. It'll be on the test later. Yeah, no, I definitely need to make a note of a couple things. But
あなた方の運命魔王様
But yeah, there were some instances where unfortunately the game didn't explain something well, so I had to look it up. And it's not just your basic like, well, I don't know where to go. It's kind of like, I don't know how to do this ability because the game didn't tell me.
ご利用を
参ります
Yeah, but thankfully we have the internet.
です参りますふっ逃し
Oh shit.
まし
So if I'm not mistaken, because it's been a while since I've seen the miasma, yeah, I can just run into it and clear it up. We are all good on that front. Yes, sir.
ブレーキ止まるブレーキ行こうブレーキ覚悟完了合体だ一休み疲れた
Now, this was another area that kind of frustrated me before because after I figured all of this stuff out, you get to the middle and there's obviously something more to do, but the game isn't like telling you. I don't think there's a way to get through that. Not that I remember. Wait, hold on.
行けます
Is it this? No, it's not that.
活躍です共に
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry.
元気と魔王様の
That would be
セットアップセットアップ
this. Yeah, there we go.
感じます感じここまでです
Yeah, so I still don't know what this is.
参ります
Damn. Okay. I'm just gonna double check because I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Giant flower. Or this area is called. This game is so new that there's just not a whole lot of information about it online. I mean, by this point, it's definitely been out for a little while, but still new enough. Yeah, I'm amazed. I can't find anything. Okay, well, I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break. Just refresh myself for a second. So I'm gonna throw it to a quick ad and I'll be right back. So stick around. I'll be back for more. Kugula, thank you for the hydrate, and don't forget to save. I'll definitely save the next time I see a shrine. Appreciate that. I'm gonna get your hydrate in just a second. I just went off stream and had a little snack. I'm trying to refresh here. I wanna make sure that whatever it is that I'm supposed to do, I'll make my way to that solution as fast as I can, because at this point there's not much left. Yeah, there isn't a whole lot I haven't tried just yet. It's a shame I can't just go to the castle. But yeah, let me check off this one on my list. The ice area. But I almost feel like if I just stay in the if I just stay here, I might be able to figure it out. Where am I? Oh, right, I'm over here. Okay. So I still don't know what the hell to do with this.
すまぬ今はガス欠だ
Like, this is clearly something. I just still don't know. Okay, when I get my demon power, I'll just like fist smash down. Maybe that'll do the trick. Ah, thank you for the hydrate, Kugla. We could definitely use it today. It's really warm today, like unusually so.
すまねえ。今はガス欠だ。
It's funny because I can use the demon like running all day if I want to, and he doesn't run out of power. But if I use if I just hold the button down all the way to the end, it completely drains him. Even though it doesn't do anything. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I got nothing on this one. Man. To be fair, there were a couple of trees. There were a couple of trees that like you don't really do anything with them. They're just there. Sometimes they have magic on the bottom. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I was hoping that we'd have something for that, but unlike Archer, no, I don't have something for this. All right. Up top. See, I could do this. I could do this all day and I never run out of power. Okay, we're gonna go... Where am I going again? Oh, the ice area. Turn to the castle. And I only need 6 more bones. That's the worst part. I'm so close to just leveling up again and getting probably exactly what I need. Yeah. He's just gonna tell me the same thing. It is good that they have someone that's telling you like where to go in case you forget, but I mean you do also, you know, have it on the map. So you really shouldn't have a reason to forget. Okay. So the closest to this giant tower is gonna be right here. And this is like a super on a whim, but at least it's very easy to get back to the teleporter. The old teleporter. Oh that's not good. Alright, well never mind. Excuse me. I swear I'm not sick anymore. Man, I don't know what it is, but I always have this habit of just sneezing like 1,000 times in a row. It's so annoying. Probably have to go below my nose if I do it again. Damn you. That's what I get for not demon running. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. Ah, you wish, Paul. No, I got tested for that. I was fine. I was fine. I always get hit really hard with the seasons, you know, and also, I mean, not for nothing, but work was being a bitch and a half, man. So combine my tendency to get sick with the seasons with just like constantly being, you know, constantly being like harangued at work. I mean, yeah, it's gonna do a number on you. Also, not that I want to, you know, call out my my YouTube channel, my buddy, or anything like that, but I think it probably also could have been partly because we went a little hard with the last session. That happens to me sometimes too. If I go to like a convention and I come home and I'm just like, yeah, that was great, but I did 50 million things, it kind of like messes with me. Kind of had the tendency to get sick off of that. So we went a little bit hard. We created a bunch of content outside of our little you know, studio, if you will. And then also then we came back and then just did recording in the studio, and I was like, oh man, we just went ham. We went nuts, and creatively working like that is, I could do it all day, but I just don't have the I don't have the health for it. I have to reset your video. You guys are pumping iron. Oh, the video is slow? Wait, do you mean me, camera, or the gameplay? Gameplay seems to be fine. Pumping iron. Yeah, pumping iron would be good, but I have too much stuff to do to work out now. Oh. Is it this? No, it's not that. We already went there. Oh crap. Oh no. No. I messed up. Well, let me at least re-heal while I'm here. From scratch. Yeah, Frank, are you talking about the stream? I see my mic audio is back on, so it's not that. That was actually my April Fool's joke last year. Was that I started the stream with my mic off and I kept it off. I kept it off and pretended that everything was good. Oh, the audio is out of sync. Yeah, that one I don't really know how to fix. Let me try resetting the camera. That's weird. But thank you for letting me know. If you guys ever see any issues, just feel free to give me a holler. Test. It seems fine on my end, but I'll deactivate the camera and I'll reactivate it. Yeah. Seems alright to me. Also, let me just... This has been bugging me all stream. That... No, that's too much. Or something like that. Decent amount of contrast. Well, I hope that fixes it. Let me know if it's still having problems. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Gotta get back here. Yeah, we always go like all out. Ever since me and my buddy started doing the YouTube channel, it progressively got more and more excessive. to the point that like we'll meet up at 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll have sometimes we have an extra thing planned before that, which is usually relatively quick, sometimes not. In this case, it was not. But even on days when we don't have extra plans, we just go from like 9 o'clock in the morning till like midnight. And it's just constant recording. That really like wears on you, you know? Oh, I see problem. But yeah, we've been doing that for about like 8 years now. It's been a hell of a ride. And I'm not saying that to say it's over. This is the end. This is the announcement stream that it's all coming to an end. No, it's just, it's been so much and I love it, but it's also so exhausting sometimes. As long as you enjoy it. Yeah, no. No, I mean, I would not have experienced so many of the interesting things if it wasn't for the YouTube channel, all the crazy stuff that we get into. Okay, so I'm still locked out there. If it wasn't for all the crazy stuff that we got into, if it wasn't for, you know, hanging out with all of you guys and streaming together and these communities that we're a part of and events that we go to, it's just great. It's just great. I was reminiscing on the story of when I, you know, when we were at PAX last year and I got to play blackjack with Suda51. You know, that was fun. That was fun, and also I was, in addition to just that individual experience itself with the game dev, it was also just really, really special to get to share that moment with my friends. Because I look around and it was like, so Zero's filming the whole thing because he's obviously getting B-roll, and then I look to the other side and Frank is from like the backside. He's like photographer. It was crazy. It was great, and at that moment, honestly, I just. The fact that that's kind of what you guys were doing was really making it feel like I'm some kind of celebrity or something. But yeah, it was good. It was really good. You know, Suda was fun to talk to. I've known him. I've known that he's gone to this event before, so that wasn't anything new. But that was the first time that I ever got to. That was the first time that I ever actually got to meet him, so that was great. That was wonderful time. Yeah, you were IRL sniping, getting those good shots. Yeah, those pictures came out really good too, and now we have like a high quality version of that moment forever. It was fun. When I got there, because I was in my Daytona suit, he like asked me. You know, he like asked me about the suit. I asked him if he wanted to like see the helmet and stuff, and he asked me, he's like, so have I ever been to Daytona? Which also is kind of cool as like a NASCAR fan and a Suda fan to know that he knows about Daytona as a track. But yeah, so he asked me about it and I kind of just explained some things. I got to nerd out about it, and then we played blackjack for a little bit. It was a really fun time. I'm gonna come back here for a second. Just the layout of that area was better. Yes. So they kind of set up the booth so it would be like this bar lounge type thing, which is, you know, it's very much in line with the game that they were there to promote. It's a very Suda request if that was something that he wanted, you know. So the aesthetic of it did make it a little bit hard to film. You're right. But I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? I think out of all all the setups, it was probably like the coziest at PAX East because of that, because you could just kind of sit on like this nice couch and, you know, play a demo of Shadows of the Damned Remastered, which, by the way, I played, and I would attribute that experience making me like really go out and wanting to play it. I mean, I wanted to play it for the longest time anyway, but yeah, like that experience, that whole weekend definitely made me want to experience it even more. So I went out and I got it. Oh, that's cool. You immediately kill them if you touch them with that thingo. It was hard to take photos in that position. Yeah, you had to like sneak to the back. You know, you really had to like find a specific spot. It was also a little confusing because there was another booth on the opposite side of theirs, and something told me that they may not be associated, and when we asked someone, they were like, yeah, no, we're two different game companies. We have two different games and stuff. So they're not associated with each other. And I was like, oh, okay, because it was kind of hard to tell because they were basically the same plot of space on the convention floor, you know. Let me see what's up there to get to that treasure. Whatever the answer is to move forward, they've really hidden it pretty well here. But I'm thinking it's probably some kind of skill that helps me, some kind of skill or some kind of weapon maybe that helps me deal with lava. I just haven't figured it out. But yeah. What would you say was your highlight of that trip? That's the issue. Let me see. For me, 100% it was the blackjack thing. You just can't beat that. Seeing famous YouTube people. Yo, we saw that guy again. I'm not gonna call him out, but me and Zero went to visit the Bandai store in Industry City. And even though he was wearing a mask, and even though, you know, we didn't interact or anything, Zero immediately picked him out from the crowd. I swear, this dude is like this guy's biggest fan or something. But he like immediately picked him out from the crowd. I'm like, how the hell are you doing this? Alright, this better be leading to something. They gotta give us like the ability to fly. I want this game to have the ability to fly. Because it's giving me so much like... I want to say FOMO, but it's not FOMO. It's giving me so much like gamer OCD frustration to like not be able to explore the map like fully because there's so many branching paths, so I gotta pick one way or the other. You know, I can't do both. And I think actually this is probably where we're gonna get more bones. So let me do a little bit of killing. Okay. You were nervous for that one. Oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel better, you know, they're used to it, so there's really not much you could do that's gonna bother them. You just have to know, in these type of situations, you just have to know to not be overbearing. Sometimes folks are like that, and they're well-meaning and stuff, so it's not like 100% their fault. It's just, you know, you see the person that you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to see them, I can't wait to meet them. I've been thinking about this like all year since I bought the tickets, and now they're here, and they go a little bit, I want to say stir crazy, but it's not really stir crazy. You know, you're just excited. You're just a fan. Yeah. Oh no! No! Okay. I get a second chance. Yeah, I felt a little bit nervous when I was about to meet Suda, but I had already seen so many things about him in interviews that I'm like, there's no reason to be nervous. He's super chill. He's a super chill guy. Plus, if I act weird or something, he might even use it as inspiration for a character, because I feel like he's referenced otakus/gamers a lot over the years in his games. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yo, give me something good. Okay, the area to the right looks kind of promising, so I'm gonna go that way. I will say this: one of my biggest pet peeves in a Metroidvania is when you finally make a little bit of progress, and you're like, oh, okay, no, we're good now. I see there's a chest there. I see there's a whole area opening up. And unfortunately, it was not actually where you needed to go, so you're kind of back to square one. Metroidvanias can be a little bit frustrating. But like I said, this one has been not as much of that as I was expecting for a Metroidvania, so which has been really great. All right, I think I have. Yes, I think I'm here where I need to be. Ah. Well. Yes. I was like, please God, don't block me off there, because like I need to. I need to make progress. Okay, so she doesn't have that much health. One of the 7 sacred maid tools, good for dealing with uninvited guests. Okay, so that's just another weapon, sub-weapon. Alright, well... Let me see the thing. 7 sacred maid tools, good for dealing with uninvited... I mean, I guess I'll equip it on someone instead of this thing. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong person. I feel like I don't use the healing lantern anymore, so I might as well switch to the thing I just got. Where is it? Oh, okay, so it was one of her items. So I still need the lantern. There's also a cursed ice lantern, so I probably don't need that. Let me try this weapon. Okay, so it's just another weapon. Rats. I guess while I'm up here, I might as well try to get those last 2 pieces of the map that I didn't have. But yeah, something's gotta give. Damn. I've been pretty fortunate that we haven't had to see that in quite some time. But yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for being on this stream while we're still playing a little bit more of this game. I appreciate it. Now, I don't want folks to expect that this is a regular thing. I'm gonna get a lot more busy starting in May. But while I'm still kind of not too busy in April, I kind of want to keep this thing going where I'll do 3 streams per week. So my one session of iRacing for the week will just be streamed, and it'll be streamed on a Sunday. So I'm planning to do that again. Definitely check that out. I'm probably gonna do 2 NASCAR races because they look pretty good, or maybe just one of them. And I'm probably gonna do what else am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna do a GT3 endurance race. I messed up last time in not getting that, and this time I want to change that. Okay, well, I got my little victory for the day, which is getting those squares off the map. Where else can I go? I still don't know what to do with them lavas. So all of these, like, go down here, that's, I can't do anything with that. I could try to go for these 2. Yeah, I could try to go for those 2, but that's just really, like, for completion. And this is blocked off. That's about it. Okay. Oh, and there's something here, but I just can't figure out how to get to that spot. Yo, cow. No, this is, if anything, this is closer to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, but it's by the same people that made Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, or at least the same publisher. So, yeah. Very similar. I like this a little bit better than Ritual of the Night, if I gotta be honest, because I was never crazy about the CG in that. Not a big CG guy. Yeah, I prefer, if it's gonna be come down to CG or 2D, I kind of rather go 2D. I was actually thinking about how Double Dragon Neon is one of the few examples where they took a 2D property, turned it 3D, and I don't hate the CG that they used. You know, very rare. I also want to shout out real quick the Advanced Wars reboot camp. Unfortunately, in my opinion, that game, I think they overdid it with the art. I think they should have just kept it at 2D, and everything would have been nice and beautiful. But yeah, that's just me. That's just stodgy mash. Yeah, I think I'm inclined to agree. And I think also by doing that, in messing up with that remake, I think the other problem is that they, like, killed any momentum that we could have had for another Advanced Wars thing. Because it just, on the one hand, it has really pretty portraits, but on the other hand, the gameplay graphics look butt ugly. There's no nice way to put it. They just look ugly. So people are gonna look at that and go like, why am I gonna pay, you know, $60 for this? Oh, I want that so bad. I want to get that chest. Maybe if I kill all the platforms, guys. I'm making online matchmaking with play-by-mail and custom maps. We'll never get Advanced Wars Dual Strike Reboot Camp, no HD, Rachel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just mad about, you know, missing out on the prospect of more Advanced Wars. Because if the reboot was like the perfect remake, if they didn't mess anything up, I think it could have gotten people hype enough to create the demand, and then Nintendo would have been like, yeah, sure, let's make more Advanced Wars stuff. Hell, I'm surprised we didn't get anything during the Switch Direct too. That would have been awesome. Okay, that's blocked off. You know. Nintendo's messing around. They're sleeping on all these great properties. People have been asking for a new Metroid forever, and it basically took the entire life cycle of the Switch for us to get that sequel that we wanted, and it's still not out yet. You know, people have been wanting like a Wario game, a new F-Zero game, like Wario Land, I mean. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff. I am glad about Donkey Kong in 3D. That looks pretty good. I am looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, even though I never played the first one. New Mario Kart looks pretty good, but yeah, man, we got to get that Advance Wars. Yeah, that is the general consensus on the internet. Yeah. I want people to complain enough, because if people complain enough, maybe Nintendo will backpedal. It worked with the 360. Sorry, not the 360. It works with the Xbox One. So, guys, don't stop complaining. I don't want to pay no $80, $90, $100, $200 for a game. I don't want to pay a price for a game that if I buy 4 games, it's basically the same price as the console. That's like so demoralizing to me as someone that isn't the son of an oil tycoon. All right, I would say at this point I am like completely and utterly lost. It might be worth it to check out some of the castles to see if there was like something I missed. But yeah, there's almost nothing left for me to explore that I can access or that I have a way to do something with. So yeah, I guess I'll go back here for a second. Let's make a super epic gaming PC, and you'll never reach parity. I feel like I already do have a PC, but I still get excited for consoles. There's still that like gamer excitement in me with wanting to, you know, wanting to get a cool console release. On the off chance, let me check the throne room. Maybe I can sacrifice something. Nope. Is there anything else that I can explore here? Not that it really matters, because this is like the first area. No. I see one square. There we go. Got it. Go the other way. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I already know the answer just based off of what you're chatting, but are you planning to get the Nintendo Switch 2, Cow? There we go. Okay, so we've gotten pretty much all of the spaces in Maximus Castle. There's like nothing for me here. I gotta be honest, I think I might be getting the Switch 2. I definitely put in for a pre-order notice if they give me the pre-order, if I make it. But I think I might end up getting it. And I know I just complain about the prices and stuff like that. You know, shame on me for getting the console, but I don't know, I feel drawn to it for a couple of reasons, and I also think potentially it will be fun. I get the feeling that a lot of people aren't gonna get the Switch 2 on launch, but they would want to like maybe see someone stream some of the games. So I think it would be good for me to get it just to kind of stream it out. And Mario Kart does have some interesting features. I was a little bit more on the impressed side with Mario Kart World from the trailer, as opposed to the other Mario Kart games that we had.
あなた方の運命をどのように。
みんなこんちゃーす。
And Donkey Kong. I mean, I'm a huge Donkey Kong 64 fan, so that
しばしのブレイクタイムです。
that trailer definitely spoke to me. I gotta play Donkey Kong Bonanza. It even looks like they have some cool references to Donkey Kong Country, so I'll have to go ahead and play those too. You know, it's such a shame. I have so many demon relics. If I'm not mistaken, I have so many of these, or not relics. I think they're called glyphs. I have 7 of them. I have enough to open 2 doors, and I'm 2 away from a 3rd one. But all of the barriers and all of the blockades on the map are actually, like, completely... They're just completely unpassable for the time being. Until I get something. So, I don't know what that something is, but I hope I get it soon. Let me see. Yeah, I said... that's right. I said I was gonna go to Simonia. So, let me do that real quick. And... I'm thinking for this one, maybe if I cruise around here, there'll be some kind of switch that I have to activate for this door. Because I don't see what else it could be unless it's a switch up here. Now, that being said, opening this door is not really going to help me because I'm just going to come to this side. I need to go all the way down here. So I need to access this thing, but that's blocked. I don't know what to do with this. There doesn't seem to be any other direction to go here. And if there's anything here that can lead me eventually to this area, I can't access it because of lavas. Kind of boycotted Nintendo after I bought a Mahjong set from them. It's easy for me to say and do because I don't really care for any of their games or IPs. I see. Well, you obviously care about Advance Wars, but it doesn't matter because they are they kind of screwed the pooch on that one. I was hoping for a Switch 1 Advance Wars Reboot Camp Combo with a special edition Switch, but it never came. Oh. Yeah, I think Advance Wars might just unfortunately not be quite that popular. At least today, by today's standards, for them to have justified a Switch version. I would have loved that too, though, if there was one. I mean, it wouldn't matter because I wasn't in the market for a new Switch at the time, but I definitely would have. I definitely would have loved to see it. All right. Speaking of see it, oh, let me just get money. I do like some money, but yeah, I'm definitely with you. I like Advance Wars, and I hate that what ended up happening with the reboot was just a whole lot of nothing. You know, they could have done more, but I wanted them to get Dual Strike. I want the generations of gamers today to be able to experience the beauty of Advance Wars Dual Strike. You know. Oh man. Damn, those folks probably ended up selling them for a pretty penny. Sad as that is. 10 copies. I gotta look that up. Yeah, that's why I said I specified today. Advance Wars, in my opinion, was pretty big for the DS. That was like an important series for the DS because we got, you know, obviously we had the Game Boy games so you could play them on your DS, but you had Advance Wars Dual Strike, you had Black Hole Rising, sorry, not Black Hole Rising, you had Days of Ruin, and it was just such an awesome sequel, you know. So back then, it would definitely would have held a lot more weight. Unfortunately, today, not so much. Okay, I think I know what I need to do now. It's probably one of these shop guys has I couldn't afford at the time the bones, so let me just go ahead and do myself a favor. Put that there, I guess. You see where the next one is. I'm looking for, it kind of looks like a more dull yellow. So there's one over here. I'll go to that one next. Sorry, I was bringing it up because it's cool and I have one, but it's probably too pricey. Wait, you want one, yeah. Dude, I haven't even seen it and I want it. God, it's like if you're a Pokemon fan but you never got one of those golden coins, golden cards that you got with the movie. Although to be fair, even if you weren't a fan, I can still see why you would want one of those cards. But that's not even as bad though, because there were a lot more of those cards than there were the special DS that you're talking about. So it is a bit different too. Okay, I know there's a way I could get up there. There must be. Everything is just locked out to us. I swear I already got there somehow, so maybe there's a way to do it. Oh, I see. So, if anyone remembers earlier in the stream when I was like, oh, there was no point of going on the roof. This is the point of going on the roof. Yep, there we go. Alright, so now I could get Poison Junkies. Sisters are perpetually inflicted with poison. Why would you want that? Sisters are perpetually inflicted with leak. Why would you want that? Alright, well he ain't got no bones. That's so weird. So weird that they would make that. Okay, so I'll put that here for now, just to let myself know that I've already checked that one. So I checked that one. I checked this one. There's no other merchant in the red area. Let me just go down to the blue area. So there's a merchant here, and that's it. There's only one down there. Yeah, does anybody? Hey Joe, thank you for the bits, man. Appreciate you, bud.
Joy King of Course Cheered X6 JOEKIN6 Guć Kulkat Doritoshi.
By the way, guys, if maybe you're not a fan of the Polish accent, the Polish American accent, or the Australian accent for subs. I put in a thing that, because I like when other streamers do this, but I put in a thing where you can change the accent for the text to speech. So for sub right now, it's kind of like an Australian guy, and for bits, it is Polish American accent. Can you post links here? Yeah, you could go ahead. You are a VIP, so you could definitely do that. Feel free to. I'm definitely curious to check it out. But yeah, Joe, dude, I saw you mention that you were interested in checking this game out, so you're seeing a later portion of the game right now. I can tell you, it's definitely good. It's definitely worth it. you're getting those heavy spoilers though. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. I hope you've been well. Joe, for everyone that didn't know, got to show off a cat, a brand new cat on stream. That was pretty fun. Oh hell yeah, man. Dude, I have been so glad to come back and stream and just you know, kind of keep it going, you know, play more games just like I used to stream regularly. I've been enjoying the Thursday and Friday, Thursday and Tuesday grinds. There's a treasure chest here yet to be obtained, so if I could go all the way down here, I could get that, and then I could come up this way to the merchant. Mash has a cat? No, wait, did I say me? No, I meant Joe. Joe has a cat. I wish I had a cat. Cause I know people love to see cats on stream. And it's just kind of like a fun moment to have, like, to break up just watching someone play games. You know, having an animal just show up and take over the stream for a second. Dude, your cat is so vocal. I appreciate that, because a lot of the cats that people I know have don't really make a lot of noise, and it just kind of makes me sad. I'm like, you know, with the dog, like, you're gonna know that there's a dog in the house, because that dog is gonna be barking the second you walk in. But cats, like, typically don't really make a lot of noise. They're very reserved and quiet. And that's not exactly what I want in a pet. I want a pet to be, like, super hyper and interactive, and, you know, I'm feeling kind of down, but the pet's energy level is, like, you know, distracting me from being tired from work and stuff. My cat is Mochiko. She's great. We had manicures today. She and I... Oh, you too? I get it. Joe, that's the strategy. Cats hate having their nails trimmed, so you go and get one too in support. Dude, I totally get you. That is the strat. Make the cat feel better. Bulba and I are going to a concert. Oh man, I'm so jealous. I want to go to a concert with Bulba and Joe. What's the show? Is it gonna be Bit Brigade? Are you guys gonna see Bit Brigade again? Japanese punk band. Forgot the name. Oh, okay. That's cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, me and Bulb saw Bit Brigade together a long time ago, and then recently we also saw the Aquabats together too. Ah! Oh, right here. Perfect. Let's see what you got. Nothing. Okay, so this guy doesn't have anything either. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant. Alright, so I've seen all of the guys on pretty much the entire east side of the map. There's no merchant in the green forest. There's a merchant in the blue area. And one. That's it. And I don't think I've seen any here. So my last hope is this blue merchant guy, because there's a possibility he'll have some Maxim bones, which will help me get the next level up. But that would be crazy though, if you literally had to buy all of them and also like just exhaust the areas for Maxim bones, because I only need 6 left. It kind of implies that, you know, I'm just missing those. But yeah, we saw Bit Brigade together. I believe when we saw them, they did Zelda and Castlevania, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's been a really long time. But yeah, we saw them at the former best venue in Brooklyn to see a show, in my opinion. That was St. Vitus. The only thing I didn't like about St. Vitus, well, parking kind of sucked, but also, goddamn, going there in the winter was kind of terrible, because it was, you'd have your big jacket for the winter, and then it would be a million degrees in there, and you know, they had a coat check, which was nice. It was free, which was very nice. But it just, after a while, it just got so stuffy in there. There we go. Oh no, I think I've already been here. Okay, I'm good on this one. But yeah, have a good time. Say what up to Bulb for me. That's it? There's nothing else here? Weird. I thought there'd be something else. Strange. Oh no, I might not be able to make it. Okay, so that really wasn't the way to go. We're gonna take Boat Karen to this place and then go down. I just gotta be careful. There are some places that when you're kind of like reverse traversing, when you're making your way backwards, it's easy to like accidentally go one room too far and then you're stuck. Just don't know what to do. Or not stuck, you can't go back the way that you wanted to. Oops. I'm about to use the code you gave me for the skating game. Oh, sweet. Oh man, you are in for a good time. Joe was talking about Hellskate, and that was actually, you actually won that. That was the YouTube giveaway. Yeah, there was also a giveaway on the stream, but you won the YouTube giveaway. So yeah, man. Once again, congratulations. I know you're gonna like it because it's a good ass game. It's a really, really good game. All right, so I gotta be really careful here. By the way, that was not being careful. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm curious to see your take on it. So we have like a new way to get up this way. This is one of these Metroid rooms, I like to call them. Symphony of the Night had them too, but Metroid had a lot of these rooms. Okay, last merchant. Come on, give me some bones. Nope. Increases time needed for devil healing to take effect. Reduces time needed for devil healing to take effect. Nullifies any damage taken when Masha backsteps. That's actually cool. 20 plus 20%. Restores ammo when Karika is switched out. That's nice. Sister's defense up. These are some good ones. I actually kind of want to... I'm actually going to get these. Yeah. I'm going to get them all the same. Well, unfortunately, that's the last of the vendors. Unless there's another one in one of the other castles. But in the overworld, there's no other vendors from what I could see. So there's a couple chests here, but I can't reach them. So kind of at an impasse. Yeah, I don't really know what else I should do here. I've already hit all the stuff. Yep. I'm gonna go give it one more shot. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check this castle to see if there's a merchant in there. And if there is, I will, you know, I'll gladly kind of like finish out the area. Oh, there's also this chest that I forgot about. But I'll gladly finish out this area once and for all. And we can move on to whatever it is that we need. We got the new ability. We'll be able to do some more exploring and stuff. If not, I think I'm going to call the stream because it's been about 3 hours. So I could probably just go call it here. Where are we at? Right, I am now... The ice area doesn't have like a lot of places for you to go and warp to, save, whatever. I think out of all the areas, this was like the most grueling in my opinion. But yeah. I still have to finish this game because at the end of the day, I need to get through all of this. So I'm still gonna have to find a way to figure out everything. I am at this point lost again. We'll crawl out of this hole. Why did I come here? Oh, one last area. Okay, she's gonna take my money again. And we're gonna go up to the right. And then I'm gonna try, first I'm gonna try to get this chest, and then I'm just gonna go in the castle. So yeah, a lot of backtracking. You have to, if you're playing a Metroidvania, you have to get used to backtracking. There's just no way around it. If you don't like backtracking, these type of games might not be a good time for you because you're gonna have to do a crap ton of it. And while I'm not crazy about it, I felt like Gal Guardians was a little bit less bothersome with it than like something like Symphony or, you know, Hollow Knight. And I attribute that mostly to the fact that like once you get the skills, you can just fly through the levels. Still a little bit tedious from time to time, like right now. But regardless, you know, it's nice to just be able to blast through places. Kugla, thank you for shouting out Joe. Kugla, you doing any VR tonight? Try to get this chest real quick. There's supposed to be a chest somewhere around here. Hey, thank you for the shout out. Oh my god, that's so close. I have to go the other way. Yeah, guys, go check out Joe and Kugla. Kugla is always, there we go. Kugla is always doing some crazy VR streams. Like, him and Swasage are the two people that I know that do VR the most on stream. Nobody even comes close to where they're at, so, you know, go check them out, because there's always some fun stuff you can watch. We were talking about it earlier with Frank, but, you know, there's all these interesting VR games where you, like, just do stuff, do random things. It's not even so much about, like, story or graphics or gameplay, but it's, like, just the cool the cool aspect of running around and, you know, power washing stuff. Things like that. I'm convinced they barf after the stream. Oh no, I'm 100% sure Swasage barfs after stream. He rolls up his Salisbury steak for sure once he's done with that stream. 100%, undeniable. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine what it'd be like. You know, some people do like 24 hours in VR. It's just, it's commendable. All right, nothing unexplored. I think all of these you just fall down, so I don't think there's anything here to fall down to. Although I will double check. There's no merchants. So let me just kind of progress. I play Third Strike when I go to conventions. Not good at it. I also play CVS2 when I go to conventions. Because you get that true arcade experience from some really cool companies like Level Up or 1UP, I think they're called. I don't remember, but them. My favorite group to see is Psycho Drive. Yeah, they're great. They're at a lot of these events, and they'll bring not only fighting game cabs, they'll bring lots of other interesting things too. But yeah, when I'm going to those conventions, it's such a cool chance to play like Third Strike against people. There is also round 1, which is great. I love round 1, but unfortunately round 1 doesn't really do fighting game cabs. They have cool stuff like Sound Voltex, 2DX. I love 2DX. I just want to play Safari. It doesn't. The rest of the game doesn't even matter to me. Yeah, one day I'm gonna have to get my own 2DX controller. But yeah, like, you know, I don't get a chance to play certain things like that. So when I see a 2DX cab at, like, you know, whatever convention I'm at, I gotta give it a shot. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Third Strike, I've mostly been playing it there. I know that we did Fightcade that one time, but I just haven't had the time to set that up. I'm so like quadruple backed up on stuff to do. There's definitely something in there. 100% something in there. I feel like this game is just forcing me to become like 100% completionist, because in order to get what I want, I have to explore every last area, every last box on this map, and there's so many places to explore, and I'm not usually like that. Okay, so that was it. Perfect. Fightcade is 247. Oh, I know. I'm well aware. I just... Do I have to turn that... Do I have to open that one? Probably. Okay, so there's probably nothing. There's probably nothing to do with that. See the map real quick. I get that Fightcade is 247. I don't even have time to play other fighting games like that. I can still play, you know, from the comfort of my own home. Like other ones like that I should be playing, like VF. You know, that little video that played when Bonesy subbed includes footage of my stream when I was playing Virtua Fighter, but I skipped Revo. I didn't have time for it. I am gonna get 6, you know, but even when I get 6, there's like a part of me in the back of my mind that just knows I'm not gonna get to play a lot of 6. I'll play it, I'll get it, I'll have fun, but I'm not gonna get to play it a lot. Yeah. I wish that DOA 6 when it came out had I wish it hadn't like failed. You know, I wish that the fighting community wasn't so stodgy and they could just kind of, I don't know, appreciate other things. But that really tends to be the case. So DOA 6, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is, in my opinion, a pretty good game. I think 5 was better, but yeah, DOA 6 wasn't bad. There was no reason to just kind of straight drop it, but people didn't really care about it. And with the fighting game, if people don't care about the fighting game, nobody plays it, and the player pool dies, and then it's just the game just tanks. No tanks. I play a huge variety of games. Well, I'm not talking about just you. I feel like in my time of, you know, being around the fighting game community and people that played lots of fighting games, usually it was just a handful of games that you could kind of, it was a handful of games that you could get around with people, like Street Fighter, Marvel, a little bit later Tekken kind of became more popular in the circles that I was running, but like for the most part it really seemed to me like the fighting game community would just support the most popular fighting games, and anything that wasn't popular is like, oh, that's poverty, that's trash, you know, don't play that, just play more Marvel. And I was always like, yeah, I mean, Marvel's fine, but you know, you could play something else. You could play something else, expand your horizons, try a new fighting game. You might really like it. DOA is that game where it has the volleyball on the beach, right? Yes. Yeah. I don't think that came first. I don't think that the volleyball shit was first. But yeah, there is the volleyball game series. I mean, I don't know about any of that because I've never played it. All I've ever really cared about in DOA is that I love Brad. Brad is the best, and he's so much fun to play as. So, you know, I've kind of just mostly been doing that. All that other stuff I've ignored. You know, my favorite thing about fighting game fans being kind of like a specific way, and tiers always playing a part, you know, tiers always being such a big deal. You know, the same characters are like really prevalent, the same teams are really prevalent. Is that when I ended up playing Brad, I'm not a good fighting game player because I just don't play them that much. I haven't played them all my life, and you know, I don't typically do well in fighting games, but I can kind of, you know, hold my own just because Brad is such an unusual character. He's such an unplayed character, so I get to take advantage of the fact that, you know, most people that play DOA have not encountered enough Brads to know what to do. And yeah, and then a scrub like me can actually, you know, stick around for a while. I know I'm just being silly. Yeah. But it's exactly that kind of mentality that I think keeps the fighting game community to be kind of elitist, kind of gatekeepy, and it just makes it hard for someone to come in and be like, hey, we're gonna make a fighting game, and you know, it's just never gonna get the support that maybe it deserves. Maybe it doesn't deserve it, but it's not really gonna get a chance because there's so much noise around the Marvels, the Street Fighter, the this, the that any other fighting game doesn't really get the light of day. And you need a good player base. You need there to be a decent amount of hype around a fighting game for it to thrive. Otherwise, it's just gonna become another forgotten, tired thing. I remember when KOF 13 came out, I was blown away by how like visually appealing KOF was. And even though I never played KOF because I just hadn't experienced it, I was willing to try and learn it. I was willing to like, you know, I was willing to play it. Maybe, you know, I would become someone, maybe I'd become a KOF fan afterwards and play some of the other games, whatever. But yeah, once it came out, I thought, hey, this game looks great. I'm sure it's gonna do really well, and we'll be playing this a lot. And I swear, KOF 13 just tanked. Like, it was so hard to get anyone to want to play that game. It was so hard to set up tournaments for it, and after a while, it was like this really promising-looking fighting game, and it just kind of disappeared. It just became another forgotten fighter. To me, it's just really sad. You know, like, oh my God, we were just talking about Advance Wars. Now, if Advance Wars reboot came out and it was great, wouldn't that just encourage you to want to like share the game out? You know, try to get other people to play it because of how awesome it is. Imagine if we had a KOF 13 but with Advance Wars, where there was nothing wrong with the game visually, it played well, it handled well. You know, how great would that be? You know, we would flock to a game like that, but the fighting game fans, they just kind of care about their genre, their brand, and their everything else is just a you know, an afterthought. Oh, I bet that this is just money. Oh yeah, I forgot about her fireball. Could that be something? I don't know. Kugla, thank you for the hydrate. At this point, that fighting game better have rollback. My problem is I like learning the games relatively in depth, and there's only so many games I can bother to pick up and play. No, that game's not gonna have rollback. At least not the version that I'm thinking of, because KOF 13 came out. KOF 13 came out on the PS3 era, so that was ages ago. We weren't even talking about rollback at that point. That series as well. I like the mostly fun questions. When are we watching the DOA movie? Oh, dude, come on over. Let's watch the DOA movie tonight. The meta playstyle kind of annoys me. Play any other character, and God forbid you get shot by the community. Yeah. I don't have enough knowledge to talk about Smash, and I know that people don't respect Smash and stuff like that. I don't care if you don't respect Smash. You know, I'm not crazy about it, but I don't really care to sit here and make the argument of it's a fighting game or if it's not a fighting game. I don't really give a shit. To me, it feels like the FGC, therefore it kind of is the FGC. It's just a part of the FGC that the other FGC doesn't care about. But anyway, yeah, Hungrybox, another guy that some people like him, a lot of people seem to not like him. Like, that guy played Jigglypuff, and it felt like everyone hated him just because he's playing a character that's different, you know? So to your point, Frank, it's like, oh, because he's not playing Captain Falcon, or because he's not playing Fox, you know, we hate this guy. Jigglypuff sucks. And to be fair, you know, Jigglypuff plays a certain way, so it was like if Jigglypuff became the new main person, the new meta for that, the new meta for that game, it probably would make Smash tournaments look a bit different. It probably would make Smash Play look a bit different. But, I mean, so what? You know, you just got to get other better players that play other characters to just get on that level and fight them back. There's no need to get so mad at, like, Hungrybox because he's good at this one character. So yeah, to your point, Frank, and also Frank, if you like Jigglypuff, I'm happy to share that video with you. I have KOF13's Steam edition. I'm talking about the new ones. Okay, so I haven't touched it since that one, but I can tell you for a fact that when KOF13 came out, it seemed like it was the next big thing, and it just like it went like hype, nothing, dead. You know, and that sucked because it looked so good. KOF13 looked really dope. Like I could still play it today, even not the Steam version, and just be impressed by how it plays, how it looks. You know, like I hate to see that they put all this work into it and they did a good job, and the community just like, nah, we don't care about this. We gotta play more Marvel. We have to hate the campy players. Jay Wong playing Chun-Li, for example. Yeah, I mean, I felt like people really hated Chris G at some point because they were tired of him. They were tired of him doing like the same setups, but then after a while, it just like that stopped being a thing. Then Chris G was like a hero, and you know they didn't hate him anymore. So all these kind of like hate, don't hate him, that shit comes and goes. I think Jigglypuff is perfect. Yeah, I believe Frank that you have a bit of bias there, don't you? But yeah, no, Jigglypuff is a much different like style of character. That's why people didn't like it. I only play old meta stuff. If I was actually participating in the fighting game community, I'd be playing Dan or something. I used to play Valdo and beat people with strictly psychological warfare. Valdo's an interesting one too. You don't see a lot of Valdo. Yeah, I like a lot. What is it? I like a lot the Soul Calibur series. I'm a fan. I've become a fan. I'm not a fan since I was young because I didn't play those games. At least not that much. But yeah, ever since picking up Soul Calibur 2 HD, ever since playing Soul Calibur 5, Soul Calibur 6, I like the Soul Calibur series. You know, I respect it. Don't see a lot of Valdos. Gotta clean 2.5 gigabytes off of my drive to get Hellskate. Oh man, I'm sorry. Well, I gotta tell you this, it'll be worth it. And you know what? It sucks too because I found out recently that the Hellskate dev, the dev shut down. The publisher is probably still there, but the dev shut down, and it's like it's sad. You know, they put their heart and soul into this product, and I was so thrilled to get to see more demo it at PAX. I think it was actually Bonesy that introduced me to it. And I was stoked that we got to cover it for the channel. You know, I was really happy to do that. So playing it was a great game. I'm looking forward to finally finishing it too. I just I was really sad to see that the dev is gone. You know, I mean, the people are still there. They're still supporting the game, so they are still doing updates to it and stuff. It's just unfortunately the developer, the studio is closed down. You know, so take that for what you will. Valdo was so cool to watch. Yeah, Valdo was cool to watch. Valdo was cool to watch. Like I said, you watch a Brad play, a high-level Brad. That is like the most visually entertaining fighting game content you'll get out of DOA, in my opinion. And that's why I play the character so much, because it's always been entertaining to me, and it stays entertaining and all that stuff. And I wanna be that. I wanna play that character. I wanna play the different character. Fuck the meta. Let me see. Oh man. After you shove your weird in someone's face and wiggle it a few times, they lose their composure. Yeah, after you lie down on the floor while they foolishly try to punch thin air, and then you grab them with your legs and do a throw, and then lead that into like another throw and all this kind of stuff, and then you flip on your hands and do a handstand and fight them, you also kind of psychologically wear them down. So I definitely see that. Check out the link I sent. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm streaming right now, so I usually don't click on links, but I will do that. I have an archive of the chat. Frank, we gotta play Soul Calibur sometime. When Virtua Fighter 2 showed up, I learned some weird lion methods and played a really freaky lion. Yeah, lion is crazy. I switched to... I guess I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I switched to lion because I thought he was OP. And while he kind of was, if the right person was playing them, VF is just a different game. VF is just, you know... It doesn't work like that. You don't just pick up Wesker and learn 2 combos and suddenly you can, like, body people. You know, VF, you kind of need to put in a little bit more mileage than that. So, yeah. But yeah, exactly. Valdo was disturbing on something else. I used that to my advantage. What character did I play? I'm assuming you mean in SoCal. I played the guy with the stick. Forgot what his name was. Killick. Yeah, I played Killick. In 5, I played... I liked... I think his name was Zwei. I really liked Zwei. But unfortunately, he was low tier. And for me, I think that was a recurring thing for me. I ran into a lot when I was playing fighting games. Is that I would always do the low tier characters. Just because they were the most interesting to me. So when I played Marvel, I would always pick Ghost Rider, and it's like no one picks Ghost Rider. Filipino Champ picked Ghost Rider as like a joke. Like no one takes that character seriously. So unfortunately, my favorites are always super low tier, super underused, super underwhelming, and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, let me take a look here. Speaking of VF, I'm gonna cut the stream here. I've kind of been going around in circles. There isn't a whole lot else I could do, so I'll have to finish the rest of this game on my own time. Like I said, this is the last Gal Guardian stream, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back on Sunday with a little bit of NASCAR, a little bit of a 3-hour GT endurance race for iRacing. And then following next week, I think I'm just going to do all Freedom Wars because I want to, again, get through that game to move on to the next big thing we got cooking. So thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Joe, for the bits. Thank you for the sub, Bonesy. I appreciate that. Yes, I remember that clip. What is your philosophy on life? Well, the philosophy on life... I'm going to go ahead and throw it to a quick ad and let the ad do the philosophy for me. We're going to go ahead and raid out to a VF5 streamer after this, so stick around after the ad. And yeah, thank you guys so much for checking me out. Follow me on socials. I'll be back on Sunday. And for those of you that subbed, thank you so much. You guys get to check out a little bit extra. You guys are checking out the bonus stream. We're going to finish the game for real now. No, I'm just messing around. I appreciate you guys checking us out. I'm gonna go get the raid all set up while everyone else is watching the ad. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great stream. Frank, I see you in chat. Thank you so much for sticking out, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Everyone on YouTube, thank you guys for checking me out. I will be sure to have more content for you guys soon. And yeah, make sure to go say what up to our buddy Icky, playing some Virtua Fighter, some VF. I think we have 2 raid messages, so feel free to use. One is for subs, one is for non-subs. So I will see you guys. I'll see you guys Sunday. Peace out.